Hello out there and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Map of Materials, which is a new game. It's on Steam, and we're going to play it. I don't know what Map of Materials means, but it certainly seems like an item that you'd get in a game that looks like this rather than the name of the game, but I guess it is what it is. Hopefully we figure out. A rain on 30 game. Alright. We want the, oh, we've got some art.
It seemed to be the only way.
Ooh, some voice acting.
He
Dope.
had no other choice.
I'm loving
His
this
plan was clear,
art style.
but he lacked the material. He was being followed and didn't survive.
Oh no! Years later.
A different place. A different man. A new beginning. And he doesn't even know how trapped he is.
Cool. I'm ready. I'm ready to Map of Materials it. It kind of looks like Oblivion. It's kind of got that look to it. I did like the voice acting as well. The voice acting was solid.
What? What's happened? Where am I? A beach?
Open your inventory with tab. Okay. Hover over the title. Self-healing from the value 75 of food and water. Okay. Collect enough experience points to level up. After leveling up, you receive skill points. Got it. Skill points can be spent here in strength or agility. Here you can see your health, food, and water. Blocking increases your food consumption. Sprinting increases your water consumption. Orange is food, blue is water. Yep, got it. Some items you can drag onto your toolbar. Here you can create new items. You can drag an armor in here. That's it, have fun. So we got XP for picking up the coconut. Okay. So what are we meant to be doing? I don't know. We'll just pick up some more coconuts and get some more XP. There's a shark out there in the water.
There are sharks.
Oh, it like just turned me back around. Okay, well I can see the sharks. Yep. So he didn't want to go out there because there's sharks. That is fair enough, dude. Totally fair enough. He's got no hops though either. His hops are bad. So we can get XP from picking up coconut.
I should get a weapon.
Okay. Where do we do that? Are we gonna have to fight this crab without a weapon, or like what do we? Right. So we're just picking up coconuts at the moment. We'll do that. Oh. Right. Okay, so I don't know how to fight. He's still following me. Oh, there's a sea turtle there. Alright, let's go back around the other way. What is that? Nothing. Alright, let's just run away from the crab. Oh, the crab's still coming. How do we get away from the crab? Nothing works. I can't attack him or anything. Hold on. Controls. Jumps. Left mouse button attack. Right mouse button block with sword. Okay. So there's no punching, I guess. So we need a sword or something, and we didn't get one. Right. Okay, so did we get away from him, or are we supposed to be getting a sword from over here somewhere? Why are we all blue? Okay, let's Alright, we ate all of our coconuts. Because we were sprinting. So, where is this weapon? And why does left mouse button not do a punch or something? Maybe there's a sea turtle. The turtle is definitely my favorite thing so far. He's very cool. Gonna ride the turtle. Catch a ride. Nice. Oh, there's another sea turtle. I love the sea turtles. Okay, so there's that stupid crab. How am I supposed to get a weapon? I just really don't understand the game. He's like, I better get myself a weapon, but then there isn't a weapon anywhere. Well, this isn't leading us anywhere, is it? Alright. I don't know, team. I will fast forward and I'll look around looking for a weapon. Because it's clear we're not going to make it past that, we're not going to make it past that crab without a weapon. So, I'll fast forward till I find one. Okay, so there was a chest there that I didn't see the first time. Seems like really pointless to do that. Why not just have the chest be right there? It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. I guess we're continuing on now. And hopefully this thing dies with one hit because there's nowhere to get wood from. So if it doesn't die from one arrow shot, then I'm in a lot of trouble. Right. So now I'm out of arrows, and I have no way of getting more arrows either. Roundy, roundy, roundabout. Yeah, I have no way of getting more arrows, so I guess we just lose to this crab. Right. I should make some for myself. I don't know where he's going. Right. So I should make some arrows myself. But I would need wood to do that. And there isn't any wood to pick up. So I'm really not sure what it is I'm supposed to be doing. I made a little bit of progress while we were fast forwarded, which was that I realized that we weren't going to be able to make it past the crab because there's a thing blocking the way. And then I found the crate. And there were 2 arrows that I could fire, and both of them hit the crab. And that's as good as it gets, I guess. That's the gameplay that there is. Because there's no way to get more wood. Despite there being just tons of wood laying everywhere. There's no... Yeah, it's empty. Yep. None of this is wood, apparently. Or do I use the axe, maybe? Here, let's try the axe. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Oh, hey, the tree. There we go. Okay, so we're making some more progress. So we can... So, is there just a limit to how much the palm no longer has any health? Okay. It doesn't fall over or anything. Right, no, it doesn't. Okay. So I don't know what that other stuff is I got. Palm fiber. Sure, I don't get it, but that's okay. So now we've got a bunch of arrows. Of course, that didn't hit. There we go. So we looted the small crab. And now we've got the axe, so we can chop up these trees that are here. Okay. So we made it through the first section, team. We're into the forest proper now. Okay.
I just can't remember how I got here.
Sure. Sure, buddy. Yeah, I didn't like the start to the game at all. So I'll fast forward till we get to some other content and see what's going on with the game. Okay, so I'm sort of figuring out the game here. Apparently there's a map.
There's the forging furnace. I've never seen such an old thing before.
Yeah,
But
apparently.
I, Vincent the blacksmith, have definitely dealt with worse.
So there's a map that tells you where all the stuff is that you need. Somewhere. It's somewhere, guys. And what you just saw on the footage was I found where the big, large rock golem thing was, and I tried to fight him. And obviously I need more levels. That's the vibe. Because I guess if I can't even take out just like regular crabs and stuff, that I probably shouldn't be trying to fight rock golems, you know? Yeah. So I think that's the vibe, is that I need to go and find some materials to make the catapult. Which is how I get out of
The water over here
the place.
is fresh. I bet I can drink it.
Yeah, so that's sort of what we're working on now. I mean, look, the game's not awful. It is incredibly janky. Oh, I don't like that there's two crabs here. The crabs are actually really dangerous. Oops. See, this is what I mean. Yeah, so that's what I mean. They're really dangerous. The combat is really punishing and not super rewarding. It doesn't feel amazing or anything like that. Let's go look at the description. Let's see what the game has to say for itself. Alright, map of materials. As a hero in Map of Materials, you'll embark on a journey to discover your past and escape from the dark secret of a long-abandoned land. Armed with a sword and a bow, you'll confront a threatening shadow that will try to stop you. Right. Developed by Rain on 30. It came out today. Currently costs $18.49. Look, I can see why you would charge that much, but with how kind of dated the graphics are and how kind of janky the gameplay is, if I'm paying $18.49, I'm going to be disappointed. And that's what I did pay, and I am a little disappointed. It took me ages to even get past the first bit, because it just wasn't obvious, and the crab is super aggressive, and yeah, I mean, like, why would the washed up on a beach motif? Why not just start me with a sword and a bow? You know, like, why make me pick them up? I don't know. It doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense, because it means that you know, the first thing I need to do is find a chest that's hidden under a rock for no reason. Like there was no gameplay to be gained from that. I didn't learn anything. There was nothing tutorialing. There was nothing that I learned in a tutorial there. Basically, looting that chest served no purpose other than to make the game frustrating. And I'm sure that's not what you're trying to do. So if you're trying to improve the game, that would be my first thing, would be to make that better. The second thing would be that the water meter for sprinting runs down hella fast. And stamina meters, and that's what that is. It's a stamina meter that you can only refill by finding fresh water. So it's actually a step more annoying. It's just a bad idea. Humans are very good at running for long periods of time without water. We can do it for a long time. Certainly more than 50 feet or whatever that this game lets you do. And I've seen it in so many indie games, so many solo developed games. They look at a stamina meter and think that it's the best way to sort of, you know, add a bit of challenge and things. And honestly, it just makes the game feel awful. Because then you're just constantly like sprinting and then not sprinting, or like, yeah, just constantly trying to refill that stamina bar to get to the next objective or to get to the next area faster. And it just feels terrible. So get rid of it would be my recommendation. Or if you want to have a survival thing where you have to drink water, do it Fallout New Vegas style, where you're drinking water, you've got a canteen and it automatically drinks it, and then occasionally you have to refill it. But honestly, humans are one of the best at stamina. It's our main stat. It's the main thing we're good at. We do not need a stamina bar. Stop putting them in your games. Just stop. You don't need to have them. Ugh. And it's so annoying, right? Because games like Dark Souls, you know, they have the stamina bar, but that's mostly just for combat, right? It's so that you can't just click, 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 click. You have to like time your strikes and stuff. But just having a stamina bar for running, it's awful. It's actually bad. I've yet to find a game where the game forced you to deal with running out of stamina that I was like, oh yeah, that was a good idea. I really enjoyed that part of the game. No one enjoys that. No one ever enjoys that. So get rid of it. It doesn't help your game. It's not helping your game be better. Yeah, so let's have a look at what it says down here. As the hero, oh, we already read that. Map of Materials is a short, old-school RPG with some survival and crafting elements. The game has a simple, open story. It's my first game, and I developed it in my spare time. I hope you enjoy this little adventure. Explore an open world from the third-person view, caves, ruins, tombs, and various biomes. In order to survive, you'll need to ration your food. With sword, bow, and a little magic, you'll fight dangerous creatures. During the game, you can improve your weapons, create items to help you survive, find hidden items that improve your skills. These guide you through the game as you explore a beautiful world. Beautiful soundtracks will accompany you on your dangerous journey. So I did like the soundtrack. I like the sound design, and the combat's, like I said, it's just janky. But yeah, it's someone developing in their spare time. And look, this is a pretty good game for something you've developed in your spare time. And the fact that you've got voice acting in there, man, all credit to you for your first game kind of like being functional and working like this and being solid. You need to lower the price. Just saying. People paying 20 bucks or 15 bucks US or whatever are going to be expecting something more polished than this. The opening needs work. Just the starting beach needs work. There's just no reason to have all that stuff in a chest that's under a rock. If you're going to have the stuff in a chest, have it just be nearby, like visible, like right where, you know, like the first thing that you see is a chest, and then you loot it and you're like, oh cool, I can loot things, and then you equip things and you have that as part of the tutorial. So just to, you know, get that out of the way. I feel like the crabs might be a little bit tough, but it might also be because I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, the combat's fairly punishing for what should be like sort of starter area things. You know, I spent all my points on making my archery do more damage, and it just didn't seem to affect anything. I wasn't doing extra damage. I was just doing the same amount of damage that I was doing in the first place. So something else to look at. Yeah, and you could give him a little bit more of a hop. The jump is just not very high. Yeah, I mean, I like that you have warnings and stuff around the disturbing rock monster and stuff. That's all cool. Like, there's lots of positive things to say here. Would I recommend it? Look, if it was on sale and if you could pick it up for $5, probably I'd say yeah, this is probably gonna be a good time for you. I don't know what the run time is, but you know, if it was like up to say 6 hours, I'd say it's definitely worth $5. Definitely worth maybe even $10 if it's up to 6 hours and it's voice acted. Depends on how many NPCs there are and stuff. Is it worth it for $18.49 right now as it stands? Probably not. I'd probably have to say no. But like I said, it's a good first effort. It's a good entry into, you know, developing games. I like that there's voice acting. I like the art at the start of the game. But get rid of the stamina bar. Nobody wants that. Nobody enjoys a stamina bar. There are 0 people in the world who enjoy it. And I'm sure I'm going to get blasted in the comments. I'm going to be like, oh, I find it it adds challenge and I like it. And I'm going to be like, no, you don't like it. No one likes it. People are just going to lie. People lie. So if you're the developer, congrats on the game. Like I said, the price needs to come down if you want people to have a go at it. I would suggest somewhere in the $5 to $10 range is probably right for it, and you would get people buying it at that price. The other thing you might want to do is do some publicity, get it out to some YouTubers, have people cover the game. Like I said, it's kind of janky, it's ugly, it's got a pretty good soundtrack. The combat's slow and cumbersome, but there's a lot of crafting that's gone into this. This is a game with voice acting and a story and some interesting ideas. So look, if you're into, you know, these types of games, probably worth checking out, but maybe wait for a sale. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the game by clicking on that link down in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Class dismissed.